Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode in Montana. So, the numbers are in. I have been doing some calculator crunching in the meantime. I brought the case back. John is taking his trailer and he's gonna change it for the one we had, the Kenze. That was returned already because it was only leased. But, where we're at, yeah, I have to go into this one. And if you pay attention to the fuel gauges, you might notice that the DEF tank is basically completely dry. Let's sort this out. Diesel exhaust fluid. Thirsty girl. Okay, and we still have some corn in the hopper. So I'm gonna dump that straight into the trailer. I hope I can actually reach it from here. Okay, slowly. Let me check. I can't remember which hopper has some space in it. This one has. Okay. I have to do some magic. So let's try and set this up. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay. Let's put everything back together, fold it up, and we have 8,462 liters of diesel in the tank. So let's see how much it's gonna drink. It's probably gonna be around 1,000 liters, maybe even more. Yeah, perfect. I still have to wash the combine before I put it in. Okay, so we're over 1,000 liters already. I'm gonna get into numbers very quickly, so just hang tight, everybody. Because today's episode is more gonna be hauling the grain around. We have to take a certain amount of corn into the dryers. Trying to use the mirrors. Kinda difficult to see. Okay, and this is gonna be pretty good, I think, and I do want to fold her up. Righty. Yeah. So, fuel-wise and diesel emission fluid-wise, this was cutting it pretty close, let's say it like that. But I do like the sound of this combine, I will not lie. Sounds strong. Okay, slowly. And we're in. Alrighty, and the combine is parked for the season. That's all, folks. Nah, I'm just kidding. We're only starting to do the thing today. So let's go over the numbers. This is one of my favorite parts of, farming and harvest time and everything. So, corn, we have 500,000 liters in the hoppers, in the bins. And we also have, jump in, 75,000 liters, 47 in the truck. So basically what we got off the fields is 575,000 liters of corn. Now we have 103,000 liters of barley in our hoppers, and there is still some barley in the distillery. Let me show you that real quick. Okay, so we have around 14,000 liters of barley, and we have around 15,000 liters of dry corn. That's important because it was all taken into account. So judged on the amount of corn we have, we're gonna have to put 383,000 liters of corn into the distillery, straight up. We're gonna have to have 192,000 liters of dry corn in there. And since there's already 15,000 in the distillery, we only have to add 177,000. So this is going to get taken to the dryers. That's basically 2 full truckloads, and another 15,000 that's gonna be taken care of by John. And we have to have 96,000 liters of barley in the distillery. And since we already have 14,000 in, we're gonna have to add 82,000 liters, which is basically 2 truckloads. So, without further ado, I think I have to go forward just a smidge, and I can start adding corn. So we're gonna have a completely full truck, and this is the first load that is going into the dryer station down there. So yeah, 575,000 liters. Amazing. Okay, coming up to the dryers yet again. So this time bringing even more stuff. Yeah, I really think that this amount of corn should last us through the whole season up until the next October, because I am counting on restarting production of whiskey in the second half of October, which is basically next day. Okay, so let's see, everything following nicely. Okay, good. I'm just writing some numbers down. 12,000. Because we are gonna have to pay for the... Excuse me, I think I have to back it up a bit. Yeah, we are gonna have to pay for the propane and everything else that comes with this drying process. And yeah, as you can already, well, if you paid any attention, let me just move a bit forward. Ooh, excuse me, had to sneeze. Yeah, if you pay attention, on the bottom right corner we're already getting dry corn, 1,000 liters already. So yeah, they ain't wasting no time. Okay, and the first load is being completely emptied out. And we might even see Mr. Tambiers on the road on our way back. He's bringing 15,000 liters because we couldn't, well, 2 full trailers and another 15,000 is gonna satisfy our demand for dry corn. And it doesn't really warrant, you know, using this big of a truck to actually haul only 15,000 liters of corn here. So yeah, this is why Mr. Tambiers is lending a hand.
Is that all we're gonna need down here?
Yeah, that's all for the dryers. Everything else that's in the bins regarding corn is going into the distillery. So when you come back, I don't know, you might want to change to the Brantner trailer. That got 46,000 liters capacity. Well,
Yes, I got the big one. It's 37.3.
Yeah, perfect. I think I leased one of those previously. It's just under 2 combine loads. Completely full.
This might have been the one you leased. It was freshly painted.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing it here. Okay, this should cut it now. Oh, I have the covers up. That was wrong. Okay, now it works. Well, you know. If you know, you know. Alrighty, driving through these harvested fields really does show what a difference it is between when all the corn was still, you know, 10 feet high, and between now and everything has been taken care of and in the bins. But I do see a major work in front of us, and that's baling and taking said bales away. I'm hoping it's gonna make a decent profit, but you never know. So in any case, I think Mr. Tambiers is taking care of the corn, taking it straight to the distillery. I'm gonna do 1 truckload of Oh yeah. And by the way, this is his new auger wagon. It's basically the same as I had leased. Mine was in Kinsey blue, but this one is actually painted in case red. Because, you know, we decided we're gonna paint the farm red. Alrighty. So, how do I go about it? I think the best way is gonna be to go around here. And go around like this. And both trailers should be open. Ooh, this was tight. I don't want to break the screen off. Okay, let's find barley. Let's go. So this whole trailer is gonna basically contain all the barley we need to deliver to the distillery. It's only gonna be 1,200 liters short. So I'm not even sure if I am going to be bothered with the rest. Okay. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be bothered with adding 1,200 liters to the distillery. We might just be short on that. Ooh, I must have got it in the very last moment. Yeah, this is a long setup. Alright, so this is all the barley that needs to be delivered. So let's go. Hey John, how come you didn't take the green trailer, the big one? I'm just asking.
You know, I don't have an answer for that.
Okay. Oh well. I guess
no idea.
I guess you love driving, so. Good, good.
Probably because I forgot about it. I didn't even think about it.
Yeah, and it's the wrong color, right?
Yeah, and it's the wrong color.
Yeah. We gotta get a big red trailer.
That big green trailer. Power tube.
Yeah, the Brandner.
No idea.
Yeah, I think it holds more than twice as much as the Red Rock.
Well, I know what I'm doing when I come back after this load. I'm gonna swap them.
Roger that, sir. Okay, just so you know, I'm coming the wrong way into the distillery because it's easier to get around.
Yeah.
Okay, so we don't.
I was figuring you were pulling around that way.
Yeah. So we don't come head to head and then make additional problems for ourselves. Alrighty. Anyone behind us? No. Anyone in front? No. So we can take a wider turn. Okay, so if I remember correctly, it's been some time since I've done this. I gotta go this all the way as close to this car as I can and turn. Did I misjudge? I did not. Okay, let's go. And this. First the Prius. Okay, made it around. Now let's straighten off and let's make a corner as late as we can. But do not wait for too long and straighten it off. Are we good? See anything on that side? We must be good. Okay. So the load of barley coming in. And all we have to do is all the corn that's left, and the production should be good. So since we already had some barley and dry corn in the distillery, whatever John already dumped in has restarted production. So as you see, we are getting some money. We were down to 41,000, so yeah, perfect. The numbers, what do they mean? They mean we're getting paid. Yeehaw! Oh, look at that, John's behind us. Okay, so this is the last load of the corn. And this is going to be all for today, I do believe. Well, we're gonna have to wash the machines and, you know, put them aside. Put them back in their resting place. This truck might do with a bit of topping up fuel and DEF fluid. Or is that double, well, diesel emission fluid? Like the ATM machine. Automatic teller machine. Yeah, double wording. Any case, yeah, it's looking pretty good. Pretty good indeed. So what's next is we have to wait until the, what's it called, the dryers are done, and we can get dry corn into the distillery. And after that we can start work on the bales. This is going to be a big job, so I am thinking of maybe leasing or even buying, if there's anything cheap on sale, another baler to get us through all this, because it used to be a lot and now it's really a lot. You can't mess around with that many bales, you know, and there's two of us. Granted, there is a way that one of us can be baling and the other one can be taking the bales to the sell point, to the animal dealers. So it doesn't take as long, but yeah. And previously we did it the way that Mr. Tambiers has been baling, and I've been taking the bales to the animal dealers. We might switch it around this time. No. I usually mess up with this Prius car. Otherwise, it's going pretty smoothly. Now watch me get stuck. Looking around too much. Okay, hug the trailer, and we should be through. Perfect. Okay, so let's check the distillery while this is all emptying out. We are basically left with 22,500 liters of barley, which I will offer Mr. Tembiers to have, because this is really not a lot. Distillery, yeah, look at that. Plenty of corn, enough barley, and dry corn is going to be around here when we're done bringing it over. So, yeah, I really wonder. Okay, and last little piece. Okay, so we actually filled up 40% of the total distillery capacity with corn. 41. How about that? Can we get 42? Can we? And we can't. We are stuck at 21%. Oh man. 41. Yeah, we're basically there. Okay. Perfect. So what I'm thinking is we're gonna skip the night and we'll see each other in the morning when I hope everything is going to be dried up nicely in the dryers. Hey John, I've been looking at something. We have around 23,000 liters of barley left. Are you interested to take that into your brewery?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, because I've been thinking we get paid around $700 per 1,000 liters, so that's really not a lot of money. So I would feel happy if you take it, you know.
Well, I'll grab a hold of it, yank it over there.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so it's morning, October 2nd. John is going to pick up his barley. And I'm gonna take this truck down to the dryers. I got the notification that everything has been dried. So it's gonna take 2 of these truckloads. Oh man. It feels like the seat is still warm from yesterday. But yeah, the corn has been dried and everything has to be moved up to the distillery. So we have everything under our roof. And before I go, let me just check the finances. That is, and we already got 24 grand from the... Look at that, we spent $88,000 on leasing. Yikes. How about wages? Can we see the wages? Running costs, wages 5,000. So 93 grand for the harvest. Hey John, I've been just looking at some financial reports, and we spent $93,000 on wages and leasing equipment to harvest the corn.
Wow. Are you kidding me? That's a lot.
Yeah, that's really a bunch. Oh wow. Kinda caught me off guard.
Must have been them guys in the combine
Yeah.
padding their wallets.
Yeah, it is an expensive combine, but not that much, right?
Yeah.
Okay, come on. So 100,000 here, 100,000 there, and you pay off your equipment in no time. Alright, well, I'm on my way down to the dryers. And when you dump the barley in the brewery, and please come down and take a load up, as I won't
Yeah, I
fit.
can do that.
Okay, thank you so much. I won't be able to fit everything in 2 loads in the truck. Okay, like we have never left. Back here again. Yeah, awesome. You know what, I'm pretty confident this is gonna last us throughout the year. Even though we have started production a bit earlier than usual. But with the numbers like this, I do think it's gonna be pretty good. Pretty self-sufficient throughout the whole year. And I don't think I have actually spoken enough. Stop. Stop. Excuse me. Okay, let's go. Dry corn. Yeah, can't see nothing.
It's shown on here, beer's selling for $3,097.
Wow. John. Every time you say stuff like that, it makes my heart ache, because there's so much work with whiskey.
Yeah, but if it makes you feel any better, that's selling for $4,266.
Yeah, it does make me feel a bit better.
Now we gotta go to the old standby here and see what that makes us feel like. Juice is 3,150 apple juice.
Yeah.
All right, thank you for the barley.
Yeah, of course, man.
On my way to get some dry corn, and that comes up to the distillery, right?
Yeah, straight into. I have just loaded the first load, and then I'm gonna come down to get the rest of it. Okay, but before I go, I do have to make a stop at the office. Have a chat with the foreman over here, because I have to pay them somewhat. Okay, so the price was around 200, or just under $200 per 1,000 liters of corn that was dried, so yeah, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Thinking if we have to dry it all ourselves, we would have to have all the facilities and get propane and whatnot, so yeah. It's a good deal. I'm very happy that we have a company like this in the county. Well, now the only thing left is making my way up, which is going to be a hell of a more difficult job than it was coming down with the full load. Alrighty, dumping the first truckload of dry corn. So this should make our distillery all self-sufficient for, well, hopefully, let's say 1 year. This is gonna be the true test now. But Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about another thing. Let me just wait until I have to start unloading the other trailer. Because it dumps fairly quickly. Okay. So, as we were talking about the experiment of what is better, to plow up the field or to actually just mulch it and cultivate it.
Halfway up the bridge here, going 23.
Oh wow, that is a capable tractor. I struggle with the truck so much. Okay, so yeah, back to this. So field number 57 was plowed up. Field number 49
I
was...
found that cruise control helps pull the hill pretty good.
Yeah, because it floors it all the time.
Yeah, I'm just at the top of it, 19 mile an hour.
Nice. Okay. Excuse everyone. So yeah, this one, otherwise, both fields were treated exactly the same. And look at that, yield on this one was basically 125, and yield on this one was 120. So what that practically means is that if you plow up the fields, you gain around 5% in yield. At least if you have a crop like corn before in the field. So yeah, experiment finished. I'm pretty happy with the result. And I definitely know we're gonna be buying some more plows for our massive tractors. You know, to make the most use of our fields. And look at that, Mr. Tambiers with his full load of dry corn. Look at you, sir. You're much bigger than the truck is. Yeah. Feels like you're king of the world when you're a machine like that, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. Big and beefy.
Yeah, yeah. Put some dual tires on that and you're a menace.
Yeah, that would be the word to use.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I've just been talking about the experiment we made. What is better, to plow the fields or to only cultivate them and mulch them? And if you plow the field, it's actually a 5% better yield. And everything else was done the same, so we're gonna be buying some plows for the big tractors. You were right, John. No, that plowing is better.
Well, I always heard that.
Mm. Yeah, I've been listening to some new age farming techniques, you know, when you do minimal till. But I guess that's not true here in Montana. Or maybe it's only with corn. I don't know.
You say you don't need me down there for another one?
I don't think so. I think it's less than 80,000 left. Yeah, it's definitely less than 80,000. If we brought 2 truckloads and 15,000 additional that you brought down, and you've taken up 46,000, so it should definitely fit in this truck. Yeah, no need to come down. Thanks.
All right. If we really do it, we could save money on lime.
What do you mean?
Get the stones out of the field, grind them up, put them back in the ground.
Okay, yeah. Do you think there are still gonna be stones after a few plows? I mean, few plowing sessions.
That reminds me, I still got some at the homestead to put in the grinder.
Hmm. Alrighty. So back again, the dryers. Loading up the last of our dry corn. It should be pretty easy. Slowly inch until we're under. Yeah, 55,000 liters, of course. This is gonna fit easily into the truck. One compartment's gonna be completely empty. Anyway, we'll see you at the top. Okay, and with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are all done with filling the distillery. Look at that. 92,000 liters of barley, 385 of corn, 191 of dry corn, and water is getting replenished as we speak. Okay, so let's give this baby back to the farm. I have been looking at the weather forecast, and there is a shower forecasted at around 2 p.m. Okay, I'm gonna cut in front of the school bus. I'm sorry. But agricultural convoy coming through. John, you're still at the main farm?
Yeah, sure am.
Okay. I'm coming around with the truck now. If you could take out the pressure washer or the hose and hose it down because it's pretty dirty.
Alright.
Okay, thank you. And look at that, all these fields. This is all going to be baled, well, basically today. What a strange time we live in. Yeah, it completely changes the landscape. Yeah, this used to be a tunnel of corn. Alright. Yeah, I should be more careful. Okay, let me know when it's good to move on.
Yep, that's good.
Okay. Do I still wait or?
Now you're good.
Oh, thank you. You should be doing this for money because you're so fast and efficient. Alright, parking it in the barn. Okay, yeah. Next time we use the truck, we should probably put some fuel and DEF in it, just to be safe. But yeah, this is it, John. It has been quite a harvest, huh?
Yeah, I got more than we planned on.
Yeah, yeah. I'm very happy with the result. So, yeah, this is gonna be it for this episode. Thank you all for watching. Hope you had fun. And see you next time when we start the baling. Take care and goodbye.
Later.